Good evening. Welcome to AP Lang and Comp. Sorry I can't be here tonight. My name is Mark Drawn. I've been teaching here at Lamont High School this is the start of my 16th year now. I've been teaching AP Lang for roughly half that time. And I've also served as an AP Lang reader over the summer. So I scored the exams, and I've been doing that for about 5 years now. So feeling pretty confident in terms of the course and being a veteran teaching this course, along with Ms. Ford and Mr. Lazari. We are part of the AP Lang team, and um, I think we bring a lot of experience to the table, and hopefully that'll manifest itself in a successful season for our class. Ultimately, even though I like to think that the skills, and we'll talk about those in a bit, lead to something worthy of lifelong skills, we do work towards the AP exam as well in May. The AP exam, as you can see, consists of two big parts. The first part is a multiple choice part, takes 60 minutes, and students get 45 questions. We practice for this throughout, off and on during the school year. The College Board has a My AP site that offers practice problems that we'll do. I'll also print out some practice exercises that we'll do in class as well, just to keep students in the mindset of what needs to be accomplished on these multiple choice tests. Keep them in a rhythm in regards to timing, so when May comes, they're not it's not a foreign experience for them. In terms of the essay portion, which students get 135 minutes for. Um, 15 minutes reading time plus 2 hours writing time. There are three essays that students have to compose during that time: the rhetorical analysis essay, the synthesis essay, and the argumentative essay. As I mentioned, I've been an AP reader and scored these essays, and one of the advantages I have is I've scored each of these essays, so I could kind of give insider's perspective into what works, what can be done to be successful on these essays, and students certainly appreciate the viewpoint I'm able to offer them in that regard. So our school year is broken into two semesters, and each semester has two units. Each unit contains a thematic focus as well as some sort of writing focus as well. So right now we are on a pop culture unit. You could see every unit has at least one major work as well. So right now our summer read was Friday Night Lights, and our focus in terms of writing is on rhetorical analysis. Ms. Ford and Ms. Melly did a nice job sophomore year, or always do a nice job sophomore year, prepping our students for junior year so we keep that momentum going. When we move on to our war unit, our focus changes to argumentative writing. Again, we try to stay aligned with what needs to be accomplished for the AP exam. In the second semester, a couple more units. The identity unit has a visual analysis component to it. So, as you know, I think that visual argumentation is omnipresent in our society and will only increasingly be so. So, it's a valuable skill for students to have. And in terms of our AP focus, we continue to focus on argumentative writing as well. And we cap off the year with a perception versus reality unit, during which synthesis writing is our focus. Synthesis writing, also a useful skill when students move on to college. This is the old research paper in a sense. So another skill that we practice that prepares students for the AP exam. Our grade categories are similar in terms of the expectations within our English department. That means that 70% of our grade is based on summative assessment, of which there are only maybe one or two per unit. So, what that means is that we do have assessments that are worth a large chunk of the grade, and I want to make sure that our students are aware of that. A lot of times, these summative assessments run the course of a couple weeks. So, for example, second semester, we do spend a pretty significant period amount of in class time on our research synthesis essay. So, therefore, students know exactly how they're heading, what they need to do to improve. And so, even though the summative assessments are fewer and far between, sometimes we do spend a lot of time on them. And so students do have the ability to score well because they've put a lot of effort into it. We're not necessarily talking about one and done tests that span 35 minutes or so. If you have any questions whatsoever about our AP Lane class, please feel free to contact me. I have my email and phone number there. The preferred method of contact would be um, email, just because I can get back to you a lot quicker. We don't have direct phone lines here. You'll get a voicemail if you call me. But if that's your preferred method of contact, certainly I'd be willing to call you back as well. I'm looking forward to having a really good year. We're off to a good start in terms of our rhetorical analysis, and I think students will only continue to grow in their critical reading, thinking, and writing skills with this course. Have a great night.